Hi guys, and welcome to another video. I am so excited to talk to you guys today about getting back to balance after a weekend or a day or whatever of indulging, and when you come back and you feel like you just need kind of a reset or just a way to feel good again. So I want to share 4 tips with you guys today that I use in my own life to get back to that feeling of comfort and just feeling good in my own body. So the first is to make a plan. So I have 2 little sub recommendations in here. So the first is to create time blocks. So take 10 to 15 minutes on Sunday or Monday to really look at your schedule and see where you have time to exercise, cook, meditate, or anything that you need to do that reset for your body. And the second is to make a meal plan. So I shared in my Facebook group, Health Hustlers, and on my Instagram, Melissa Sherry Coaching, yesterday, that I made a meal plan for the week because last weekend I did a lot of celebrating. So my husband got passed an exam that's going to level him up in his career. We have a new baby in the family, and my mom moved into a new apartment. So there was a lot of on-the-go eating, a lot of drinking. So this week I set up a whole meal plan that caters to my needs. It doesn't have any of my allergy foods in it. It's really good for the gut. So I have that all set up for this week so I don't have to wonder every day what I'm going to do for food to feel good again. My second tip is to listen to your body. So here I really want to nail down the idea that if you're not ready on Monday to do a 30-minute HIIT workout after a long weekend of kind of being hard on your body, then don't do the 30-minute workout. Take 10 minutes to stretch and to meditate and to really get yourself in a place of love for your body so that you can heal. Nutrition is about so much more than what you eat. It's about what you put in your brain. It's about how you feel inside. It's about being kind to yourself and really building a solid foundation for which you can grow from, and your body can be able to grow muscle and have healthy digestion. Because when you're in a constant state of stress, your body isn't able to healthily do those things. So our first priority is making sure our mind is in check. So listening to your body, doing things that feel good. If when you come back you are ready for that HIIT workout, do it. But if you're not, just be kind to yourself and know that it will come back by the end of the week probably. So as I shared last week, I had an injury. Not an injury, but I pinched my sciatic nerve in my back, and I wasn't able to do a lot of physical activity for like 8 days. That was so hard on my mind because my reflex was to call myself lazy, when in reality, I was injured. My body needed to slow down and heal. And luckily at this point in my life, I do have the tools to listen to that. So I did a lot of stretching. I did a lot of meditating on positivity and healing from the inside out. And I feel wonderful. It took about 8 days to heal, but I'm feeling really good. So listening to your body is important. And on the other side of it, you will be better than you went into it. If you're pushing your body out of its limits, your body's not able to heal. So taking that into account when you're trying to get back to balance is to really do what feels right. The third tip I have is a gut check. So if you're consuming a lot of alcohol, processed sugar, processed foods, that can do a lot of damage to your gut lining. So it can really create larger spaces in your gut for allergens or different food particles to get through to your immune system. And if you want to learn more on that, I do have a whole video on gut health that you guys can check out. But taking the time to plan your meals to include fermented foods, to include foods that don't include allergens or sensitivities that you might have. So for example, I have a wheat allergy, so I planned my whole week of eating without any wheat, with really little gluten, with a lot of whole grains like brown rice and quinoa and farro, and a lot of healthy proteins like salmon and tofu and fats like avocado. So making sure that you're eating a lot of whole real foods is the best way for you to care for your gut, and removing like the processed sugars and stuff and saving those for the indulging, because that's important too. The fourth tip I have is to show yourself love, grace, and understanding. Right now, we are living in a world that I could have never imagined. 2020 has been challenging, but also the most rewarding year that I've had in my life so far. So taking the time to appreciate your body, and if you are healthy and able to get out of bed and take a deep breath in the morning, having appreciation for that. I'm reading an awesome book right now. It's right over there. It's called Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. And it's all about her research on vulnerability and our never enough culture. So she talks about how we wake up every morning thinking that we didn't get enough sleep. So we're already set on this track that we need more, that we never have enough, that there's always something else that we need to complete or fulfill us, when in reality, every chance that we get to appreciate and live in the moment is wonderful. And that takes a lot of work to get through. I've done a lot of meditation on it. I'm still not great at it. I still wake up every single morning and wish I got another hour of sleep. But it's something that I'm always working on, and I think that it's something that plays a really key role in getting back to balance and being really kind with yourself, especially when it comes around food and exercise, because we put so much pressure on ourselves to constantly be losing weight, constantly be getting abs, doing all these different programs that promise overnight results when it's not reality, and we really need to reflect and show ourselves more appreciation, I think. So those are my 4 tips. If you guys appreciate these tips or want to get to know me better, I have a Facebook group called Health Hustlers, and we are always sharing information like this daily. I'm going live in there and talking about my experience with all this. And we also have a free boot camp coming up on September 28th, next Monday, where we're going to be talking about meal prepping, setting realistic goals, and getting away from overnight tricks and gimmicky type of stuff to get back to health, and really connecting with yourself and building sustainable routines about health. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You can like, subscribe, and comment if there was something about this video that you liked or want to discuss further. You guys can always get into my messages. Bye, guys.